How's it? Today is July 30th. It's Friday, and I am just kind of playing it by ear. You see there, that's what I think I'm supposed to be doing. I didn't get the chance to talk to Steve, so I just was like, alright, I'm just gonna do basically what I did last week. Just see if we can go a little bit heavier on anything. Literally anything. Um, yeah, that that even says 723. But I basically just go up to 220 today for a single on snatch, and then also 275 for a single on the clean and jerk. I ended up doing front squat triples heavier than I did last week. I think last week I went 275, and this week I just went 285 for three threes. These are these snatches today are starting to feel really good. I I've been saying this a lot recently that these are looking a lot better than they have in the past, and I think that today's full snatches felt really awesome. I I want to say it's the best that I've ever snatched, like the at least best that my snatch has ever looked. And I don't think that it would be a lie for me to think that, given recency bias and everything. But even like at the heavier lifts, at like 190, the my technique starts to typically fall apart around there. But today it felt like pretty damn solid, and that's saying a lot given how bad everything has felt recently. My lower back, and my elbow, and I guess most recently is my wrist. But yeah, I'm pretty happy with today's output. I ended up failing my first attempt at 220, but like that is the most I've snatched. I think here's that 190 I was talking about. You can see that sort of like it just feels so smooth. Even this here is pretty good. But again, like 220 is the most I've snatched, I think, in the last year. So having me do it 2 weeks in a row is pretty damn solid as far as my book goes. But here's my fail. I went back and watched the video, and I knew that I had enough height. I just needed to be a little bit quicker. So that's what I did here. And I mean, it wasn't the prettiest, but again, it's the most I've snatched in the last forever. And then after that, I moved up to clean and jerks. These I just sort of warmed up really quickly. I didn't want to spend too much time clean and jerking just because everything felt pretty okay. Like I didn't feel tired, and just warming up to clean and jerk is not something that I usually take a lot of time to do anyway. So me doing just 3 sets or 3 weights here, all in like a span of a minute and 30 seconds is like it's fine for me, to be honest. I think if I were to compete, I could warm up like that if I needed to. Speaking of competing, tomorrow it's going to be G1's first meet, so I'm pretty excited about that. I'm also helping out Michael. This is a guy we met at the gym a few weeks ago. I've actually only seen him train once, really, and it's gonna be fun. I love counting, I love handling, I love coaching. That's like my favorite thing to do. I'm not sure if I've ever said it in videos, but it's true. Here's my top set. Clean is looking a lot better than it has in the last couple weeks. It also feels, not as hard as it has in the past. Jerk's pretty wonky, but given how heavy that is, it's pretty good. There was a girl that I met earlier, and I actually taught her how to clean later in the workout, but she was clapping for me, so I was just like, but yeah, here's my front squats, just decent triples. This is not heavy at all, like 285, so like 130-ish. This is a weight that I think that if my body is fine to do, or at least my lower back is strong enough to do, that this is a weight that I know I'll be able to just execute on had I tried to clean it, specifically clean it. But yeah, other than that, I just did some pull-ups and some hanging leg raises. Literally the same thing it's been for since I started coming to 24-hour fitness. I do think I want to sort of branch out and figure out a different set of ab moves to do. I might try that out next week, maybe like some dead bugs or something more fun. But today's workout was pretty good. You know, casually, Steve did mention, I talked to him later today. Steve did mention that casually, 220 and 275 is a 225 total, so like 100 and then a 125. And to do it with no peaking, you know, that's pretty good for where I've been. My best total is 230. So yeah, that's it for today. Thank you for watching. Shoots.